In the land of Aquu, where the sun kissed the earth and the rivers sang sweet songs, there lived a young maiden named Neka. Her beauty was the talk of the village, even in the dead of night. Her glow lit the hearts of all who beheld her. With skin as smooth as the finest silk and eyes that sparkled like the brightest stars, she captured the hearts of many men, but to her, none were worthy. Neka had been chosen by the gods to be betrothed to the handsome prince, Chijioke, the pride of Aquu. One morning some maidens saw Neka in the stream with her maids. Some villagers gossiped her saying, "I don't know why the gods chose to bless her this way. Look at me. Am I not beautiful?" says one of the maiden. "She is just as lucky. Every man in this village has eyes for her." Another maiden interrupted, "Even in the neighboring villages too." Neka overheard all the gossip but chose to ignore. She is used to all their gossip. So she just listens and smiles, then walk away. One day Neka was seen sharing gifts to people at the village with her prince by her side smiling. "My princess, I know you will make a good queen," says one of the villagers. "Princess Neka, your heart is so pure and beautiful. May the gods bless you and grant your heart desires," says another person. "My beautiful princess, my future queen. The gods are wise indeed for making you my wife and the future queen of this great kingdom of Aqua," says the prince. Neka kept smiling as she shares the gifts. As the day approached for their union, joyous drums echoed through the land. The air was heavy with the scent of roasted yams and palm oil. Neka's heart filled with anticipation, dreaming of the life she would share with Chijioke, the love that would bind them like the finest cloth. But a dark shadow loomed over her joy, the envy of Obiora, the prince's younger brother. Obiora was tall and strong, yet his heart was filled with jealousy as he longed for Neka's beauty. One fateful night, when the moon hung low and the stars blinked like eyes, Obiora hatched a wicked plan. He lured Neka into the depths of the thick bush, promising her whispers of love and sweet nothings in her ear. But as the shadows danced around them, his intentions turned dark. Obiora, consumed by lust and jealousy, attacked the innocent maiden. Neka fought valiantly, but the strength of an evil heart could not be matched. "Please Obiora, don't touch me, I am still a virgin," says Neka. After the unspeakable deed, in a fit of rage and fear, Obiora took Neka's life, silencing her sweet voice forever. He buried her under a heap of leaves, thinking he had escaped the consequences of his actions. As he returned to the palace, laughter filled the air, but his heart was heavy with the weight of a secret that would soon haunt him. "What have I done? Gods of our land, save me, for I am doomed," Obiora lamented. That night, as the village lay in silence, something strange began to happen. Neka's spirit, filled with sorrow, rose from the earth. She wandered the palace, her heart aching for the life she had lost. Each night, her haunting cries and sorrowful songs filled the air, weaving through the halls like a gentle breeze, pricking the hearts of those who listened. The palace guards grew restless, claiming to hear a woman weeping, while Chijioke, unaware of his brother's treachery, sought comfort in. As the days turned into weeks, Obiora became tormented. He could not escape the cries of Neka's spirit. They echoed in his mind, dragging him deeper into despair. His nights were filled with nightmares, visions of the fair maiden he had wronged. He tried to pretend all was well, laughing with friends, but his laughter felt empty, like a drum with no sound. Finally, one moonlit night, driven mad by the torment of his guilt, Obiora found himself at Neka's burial site. The air was filled with an eerie calm, as if the world held its breath. As he knelt down, he saw the very spot where he had buried her. The leaves stirred as if in mourning, and the cries of her spirit rang clearer than ever. "I am sorry, please forgive, I am restless, I was filled with jealousy, I don't know what came over me." Neka with the purest heart. He cried and begged. In that moment, overwhelmed by fear, shame, and sorrow, Obiora confessed his sins aloud, begging for forgiveness from both Neka and the gods. "I have wronged you, Neka. I am sorry," he cried, tears streaming down his face. The ground trembled as if responding to his confession, and the spirit of Neka manifested before him, radiant and filled with rage. "Gods of our land, have mercy," he wept heavily. "Obiora, you have stained my honor with your greed." Her voice was clear but laced with pain. "You took my life, but you cannot take my spirit. I will haunt you until the end of your days. She pointed a finger at him, compelling him to feel the weight of her sorrow. You killed an innocent virgin because of greed. What did I ever do to you, Obiora? I will hunt you for the rest of your miserable life, she says to him as Obiora kept crying and begging bitterly. I am all my parents have yet. As Obiora knelt helplessly, he knew he could never escape his past. The once proud prince was forced to live each day with the knowledge that he had destroyed the one thing he could never possess. The villagers, too, felt the weight of the tragedy as they mourned the loss of Neka, whose beauty had resonated with them all. I still can't believe how our Princess Neka disappeared, says one of the villagers coming back from the farm with loads of firewood on their heads. She was so pure. Obiora's life became a shadow of its former self. The jealousy that had driven him to such depths consumed him endlessly. Everywhere he went, he felt the chilling presence of Neka's spirit watching him, judging him. When the time came for Chijioke to marry, he took another to be his bride, but Neka's presence lingered in the air, a reminder of the beauty and grace that once filled the palace halls. Chijioke loved Neka even in death, but he needed a bride so he can ascend the throne. Days passed. Chijioke couldn't bring himself to forget Neka, nor forgive his brother. He went to Neka's grave and started crying. I wanted us to grow old together. I wanted you by my side as we rule this kingdom together side by side. But Obiora chose to take your innocent life. I will never forgive him as long as I breath. Though you are gone, but you are forever in my heart and you will always be my queen. Neka's spirit watches him and smiles, but she suddenly became sad again as she watches. Though Neka's body lay still beneath the earth, her spirit soared high, forever free. Her story became a legend, passed down through generations, becoming a powerful warning of the destruction that jealousy could bring. The beauty of her spirit aided in healing the broken hearts of those who mourned her, reminding them that even in death, true beauty could never fade.